Good morning, friends. We are packing up again. I feel like that's the theme of the last couple of days. We are checking out of our rooms at Riviera, but staying back in Riviera, just moving room types, but Bell Services just got here. So Bell Services just picked up our bags. We are checking out of, AJ and I were in a tower studio. My mom was in a standard view deluxe studio of a beautiful standard view of the parking lot. But we are headed to EPCOT for a bit today. I got up at 7. I missed the virtual queue. First time in history, missed the virtual queue for Guardians. I hesitated because I didn't want an early boarding group because we weren't leaving early. So I counted to 3. I counted to 3, and when my, as soon as I went to hit join boarding group, it said that there were no more available. And I was like, what the heck? There's been boarding groups available like later in the day and stuff. So anyway, so I bought individual lightning lane. So we're gonna go get the boys and we're gonna take the Skyliner to Epcot. Well, it's a tragic day because just scratched my sunglasses. It's so early in the trip and gonna be very sunny. And I see this line right here, but oh well. So we're headed to the Skyliner. It's been interesting with my brother in an ECV. He has to wait for a specific car. So it's just been an interesting experience because we haven't done that before. So he has to wait for specific ride cars that have brakes in them for the ECVs. Good morning.
Good morning.
And not all of the stations have been operating the part where they take one off the line and that's where they load. So that's normally like what I've seen done for anyone in an ECV, but we'll see. So one of the reasons why we love staying at the Riviera with my mom is she loves going to Epcot. She loves going into France. Getting some nice champagne is her favorite thing. So even though she has a broken arm, she can have one champagne glass. I told her that she had to pack a poncho for our trip because I was like, you can't hold an umbrella and champagne when you only have one arm. And she went, okay, that makes sense. And then she bought a poncho. So we did make it out of the hotel an hour later than we were anticipating. It seems to be our theme this trip, but you know, when you're on an adult trip, you can kind of do whatever you want. We have no real time constraints. The only thing we have today is a lightning lane return time for Guardians at 12:30. So we have an hour. So I imagine our plan of attack is going to be France for champagne and then walk around the Canada side and head to Guardians. I love staying by the Skyliner station. Also, it is hot today. The sun is hot. It's not as humid as it was yesterday. And it did say 30% chance of rain. And you never know with Florida. That could mean torrential downpour or it could mean light sprinkle. So we packed ponchos and umbrellas for everyone just in case. That is the nice thing about having the ECV. My brother can scoot all of our gear. We're here for the Flower and Garden Festival, and they have these cute little Mickey Minnie topiaries by the entrance of the International Gateway. But I'm excited to check out all the flowers, all the fun eats, and then also hit Epcot. We've entered France in the World Showcase. This is all my mom asks for on vacation. I mean, it is also one of my favorite countries, so I don't mind. We're not going into the bakery today, though. Just some champs. So they have tons of champagne selections. I think this is the one that my mom likes to get. So while my mom's getting her champagne, look at all of this Ratatouille merch. I love this. But I like that the mug is the ride car. And let me tell you about the one time that we got 8 adults in these red phone booths up here.
Wow.
Well, the first time...
We were 10 countries in on drinking around the world.
Oh, wait, was it 6 of us? 6. I'm sorry, I overshot that.
Still.
It was 6 of us. 6 grown adults.
Because when AJ drinks, AJ gets good ideas. Hey, do you think we could all fit in there?
So our friend Tony went in first and kind of spidered his way up to the top.
So we could all come in under it.
And then I went in last, and so the picture's me up against the glass, like flat. So everyone was kind of layered. AJ, you're slacking.
I realized.
My sister does not like to drink at all.
I'll say I really like coming to EPCOT for festival food a lot better for Festival of the Arts. It's like now I'm so hot that I don't want to like go get a bunch of food. So that usually happens to me at Flower and Garden, is it's usually just so warm that I'm not really in the mood to eat a bunch of things. That happened last year too. I was like, let's spend a day eating around the festival and reviewing food, and I think we got like one thing, because then both of AJ and I were like, meh. So we might not be doing enough food reviews for the festival this trip, but it's alright. One of the things we love about Flower and Garden is just how pretty EPCOT is. So when we were here in January, we saw them mapping out where all of the florals of Mickey were going to go. But it's just so nice once it's all here. Flower and Garden's a really pretty festival to attend. We're watching the Purple Martins, and Nest K had some parents come up to it, and 2 little babies popped their little heads out to get fed. So fun. I love watching the Purple Martins. So let's see, this says EPCOT has hosted Purple Martins for over 20 years. That's awesome. You can see these nests throughout property during the spring months. There's a few other resorts that also have them. And then they have this little map here that shows the Purple Martin migration. So they do tag a couple of the Purple Martins so they can tell when they come back year after year. This is the part of like Disney conservation that I also really love. Well, the time has come. I dropped Mom off in Connections where there's some AC. AJ is going under the misters because it's toasty.
Yup. Like instantly cools you down. It's so nice. I don't even mind the little mist on my glass.
Mark, are you excited for Guardians?
I'm excited for Guardians. Let's go!
Make your way to the evacuation shuttles now. We'll follow with the fleet if we get our power back. I mean, when we get our power back.
I think one of my favorite things is taking people on this attraction for the first time.
Yeah. Well, okay.
It's gonna be great.
We'll be right behind you. Nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man, then you're likely doomed.
Good luck. Boys, no one's gonna stop rock and roll from existing. What have we done? I think we're jumping back.
All the way. Oh, crud. Was that the DJ? The pig! The Milky Way for form. I hate that. Time! Of course it is about time. Have you not been paying attention? These things.
just a pair of speech drives.
That was fun, right?
Now I understand.
The sideways going backwards is like fun but it's so smooth. Yeah.
All right, Parkman. What's your official review?
11 out of 10.
Oh!
Yeah.
Worth the $45 then.
Yeah, worth the 45 and worth a 3-hour wait if there ever is one, for sure.
Oh, well, I won't wait 3 hours with him, but he will. I needed a post-Guardians cold beverage. It's a little on the rough side today. Strawberry smoothie from Joffrey's is my Epcot drink of choice, but these kids, we're going to Mexico next. Now it's 2 o'clock, which is late to rope drop La Cava, so now we just get to go wait in line. Mom loves their blood orange margaritas. It's gonna be a day of drinks and strolls, drinks and strolls. Look at how cute this World Showcase merch is. And they have this matching coffee mug, which I have a coffee mug that's very similar, but I feel like it is slightly different. They're so cute. We have some shot glasses. I like this little tumbler. That's so fun. Well, the fam killed some margaritas.
Yeah.
AJ got a mezcal margarita designed by NPH himself, the Black Magic. Are we gonna go into China or just kind of pass it today?
I think we're just passing through. I'm gonna save the Tipsy Ducks in Love for our next Epcot trip. I know.
Well, I mobile ordered popcorn from Germany. That's the most important thing. Oh, AJ loves telling our New Year's Eve story.
AJ set up and had scaffolding and dragons that breathe fire over the dance floor. And I got her out in the middle of the dance floor, like Jersey Shore fizz pumping. It was great. We were like, China's lit.
It was awful.
I'll show you later.
It was awful. Epcot for New Year's Eve, when you're sober, is intense. We came into the shop in Epcot. We figured we would sample a ton of scents. I have never been one to really love perfume or just scented things in general, but we found a few scents that AJ liked. A couple of things that my mom and I kind of liked. So we check out all the samples that we tried. Parker didn't find anything.
No, I did.
Just not yet, right now. Yeah.
I have like 40 fragrances. I liked the Bulgari more so than the Acqua di Parma.
Ah.
That's what I was trying. I was like, are they all Acqua di Parmas? No, there's something Bulgari.
Well, we stopped in America so Mom and AJ could get moonshine. So I'm gonna pop into Regal Eagle. I got a couple little snacks for us. I got some mac and cheese, pickles, and onion rings. Just some small bites for everyone to share. All right, we got our treats. We got some barbecue sauce. You know, everyone's doing a lot of drinking. We're not doing a lot of eating, so hopefully this will help. So, bro,
You're taking a picture? What
this is we're chatting. I think this is the closest to Japan we're getting together.
Well, you went when you were a kid.
I know.
I didn't get to go. Thank you very much.
Well, I was in the 8th grade. I think we'll go as adults, okay?
Let's do it.
But for now, this is as close as we're getting.
I was like, we have to go to the Cup of Noodle Museum.
It looks good on you. Good modeling. Yeah, great, great. And look, they do the pearl out of the shells over here. Wow, look at these oven mitts. How cute are these? Oh my gosh, I need these. Love the little tea sets. We walked in the part that has the kimonos, and I asked my brother, I was like, this smells exactly like our grandpa's house, doesn't it? And he was like, yes. That's why I say every time that I walk in here, it smells like my grandpa Tom's house.
I love this incense.
It just like instantly in my brain, and my brother
We're
agreed.
gonna come back here?
We're gonna come back here on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
So we are walking up to the Skyliner to get back to Riviera, and it's currently down. Not for weather, just in general, down.
Okay.
So we'll see. It is 4:20, and we have dinner in an hour. So fingers crossed. Well, we made it back to Riviera. However, we had to call an Uber because of the Skyliner. So the Skyliner kept going down, and Mom and I made a run for it, and we went to the beach club, picked up a lift. AJ and Parker waited for the Skyliners. We had the ECV, and we're kind of gonna see who makes it to the room first. Well, that was quite an adventure we had after almost getting stuck on the Skyliner. Ubering back to the hotel. We got into our room at Riviera and called for bell services just to change our clothes really quick. And now we're at Coronado to go to Toledo for dinner. So we are a half an hour late for our dining reservation, but that's what happens when the Skyliner goes down. So, it's so much better in the shade. But I love Coronado. If you have not been to the Gran Destino Tower, I think Coronado is my favorite moderate resort. I like Riverside and French Quarter are great for like ambiance. I love Coronado for ambiance also. I love a quiet hotel with nice water views, good food, and this is definitely it. So if you haven't checked out Gran Destino Tower, highly recommend it. Highly recommend staying in the tower, but if you're staying somewhere else on property, don't miss Toledo. Legit, don't miss it. It is my sleeper pick for good eats in all of Walt Disney World. It's so pretty inside. Ooh, what are they painting here? Oh, they are painting the Little Mermaid, but like the OG logo, it looks like. It's pretty, right? Like all these lounge chairs and everything has chargers and plugs.
Very modern.
Yeah, it's cool. Pull. Ah, pull. Across from Toledo is Dahlia Lounge. Some fun views. And better than the views are the ladies that drink in it. We sat down in Toledo for dinner and had great views of Hollywood studios. Now, Toledo highlights the flavors of Spain through tapas, steak, and seafood. Parker and AJ did the chef's signature dinner for two, so we were able to share on some of their appetizers. It started with a flight of 4 bites, mussels, tuna, a potato omelet, and blue cheese, plus the Spaniard board, a great charcuterie spread. For entrees, they had the bone-in ribeye, and they said it was pretty fatty and they probably wouldn't order it again. But Danny, my mom, and I each got the marinated hanger steak. Now, this is one of my favorite meals on property. We also had roasted cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and potatoes bravas on the sides. For dessert, the dinner for two comes with a Toledo's Tapas bar, and we added the Spanish custard similar to a creme brulee. Now, while the desserts weren't our favorite, overall, Toledo gets a 10 out of 10 in my book. Great food, beautiful ambiance, and fantastic prices for table service. Let us know in the comments below if you've ever eaten at Toledo and what your thoughts are. Now come hang out with us tomorrow as we stroll through Disney Springs, have dinner at the Polynesian, and go back to Magic Kingdom for Parker's first ride on Tron.